As the Society of St. Pius X prepares to consecrate 4 new bishops on July 1st, a traditional Benedictine monastery in France is asking Catholics around the world to do something simple but powerful: pray and fast for the unity of the Church. The appeal comes from the Monastery of Saint-Benoît in Brignoles, France. On Trinity Sunday, the monastery's prior and community released a public statement encouraging Catholics to dedicate part of June to prayer, fasting, and spiritual reflection. Their concern is not primarily political. It is spiritual. The monks are worried that the upcoming SSPX episcopal consecrations could deepen existing divisions within the Church. Rather than taking sides, they are asking Catholics to pray that unity can be preserved. In their statement, the monks quoted Pope Benedict XVI, who once reflected on the painful divisions that have occurred throughout Christian history. Benedict observed that, in many cases, not enough was done to maintain reconciliation when conflicts first appeared. Because of that, divisions often became permanent. He argued that Catholics today have a responsibility to make every effort to preserve or restore unity whenever possible. Inspired by those words, the monastery has organized several special days of prayer and fasting throughout June. The designated days are June 3rd, June 10th, June 17th, and June 26th. On those days, the monks will celebrate a special Mass for the unity of the Church. They will also hold a holy hour of Eucharistic Adoration, followed by Benediction. The monks are inviting Catholics everywhere to participate according to their circumstances. Some may choose to fast. Others may attend Mass, spend time in prayer, or offer sacrifices for the intention of Church unity. The appeal comes shortly after the SSPX announced that 4 priests will be consecrated as bishops on July 1st at the seminary in Econ, Switzerland. The candidates are Father Pascal Schreiber, Father Michael Goldade, Father Michel Poinçonnet de Sivry, and Father Marc Napier. The SSPX has stated that information about the candidates was submitted to the Holy Father and that the Society remains faithful to the Roman Pontiff. At the same time, the planned consecrations have raised concerns among some Church leaders and observers. For many traditional Catholics, the situation is deeply important. Many hope for a future reconciliation that would allow the SSPX to function fully within the Church while preserving its traditional liturgy, spirituality, and mission. The monks of Saint-Benoît appear to share that hope. Their message avoids controversy and focuses instead on prayer, sacrifice, and trust in God's guidance. They describe their initiative as a spiritual response to a difficult moment in the life of the Church. The monastery itself is well known within traditional Catholic circles for its commitment to Benedictine monastic life and the traditional liturgy. In the end, the monks remind Catholics that history offers important lessons. Past divisions have often become deeper when opportunities for reconciliation were missed. That is why they believe this moment calls not for anger or division, but for prayer. Their final message is simple. Every Catholic, according to his or her state in life, can help work for unity. And sometimes, the most powerful contribution is made not through arguments, but through prayer, fasting, and faith.